Red beans and rice, baby, is a staple on Mondays in New Orleans. So that's what I cooked on yesterday's dinner and today's leftovers. Let's just jump straight into it. First of all, like I said, you want to get Camellia brand and Camellia brand only. You want to wash them bad boys off and pick out any ones that don't look like they belong in a bunch. Grab you a nice sized pot, pour them beans in there, fill it halfway with water, and now let's work on your seasonings. If you want anything to taste really good, especially your beans, I suggest you using the Trinity. The Trinity consists of celery, bell pepper, and onion. You cannot go wrong. Of course, it'll taste better if you add other things like garlic, parsley, bay leaf, you name it, baby. Put it in that pot, okay? If y'all haven't already noticed, I don't care what I'm cooking, I have to have onions and a bell pepper at the least. Now, these beans take a very long time to cook, so I need y'all to make sure y'all cook them slow, because if you overcook them, of course they may be creamy, but those beans are going to be hard. Some people like to skip a step and soak the beans overnight to ensure that the beans are nice and soft the next day. Either way, it's up to you. Now, I don't normally do any fancy cuts on my vegetables when it's just me and like my family, because we all grown and we love seasonings, fresh vegetables. And by the way, onions melt once they cook. So yeah. Now, I like to use pork sausage, but my boyfriend don't eat pork. So that's why I'm using Hillshire today. But watch when I fry the sausage down, you can see the difference. Beef literally gives you no grease. Pork be having them sausages percolating. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Savoy's beef sausage be having some grease in there. So there you see it, me trying to brown these beef Hillshire Farm sausages, and it just not browning enough for me. Now, before I add my sausages or my pickle tips, if I'm using that, I like to let my beans cook all the way down into the water. It's almost cooked out before I add the cooked meat in. And of course, you want to add a little bit of water, because who wants dry, stiff beans? I like creamy beans, baby. We still not finished. Now, normally I like to use a little hot sauce because I like the vinegary taste, but my boyfriend didn't want the beans spicy, so I found a substitute, pickled onions. He ain't much know the difference. And yes, I like to add 1 stick of butter per pack of beans, but this time I only did 1.5 for the 2-pack. But what's up, Lafayette and Lake Charles? We coming to see y'all this Friday. Saturday, we in Beaumont, Humble, and Katy. Sunday, we on Homestead, McGregor Park, Elmeda Mall, and Pearl. And details down below. And yeah, look how creamy these beans is, baby. I sure wish I could taste these, but I can't. Tomorrow, I'm changing that. Let's